Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, Baby Bowser, aka Prince Bowser, aka Prince Bowser the douchebag, stole all our Cobalt Star Shards, which is kind of fair considering we stole them from him in the first place. Well, the first one at least. But you know what, who cares? Let's go on about to egad. And we're gonna get right in his face, just like a bunch of douches, and yeah. Stuffle is deep in a shame cycle because he's some sort of creepy robot suitcase, and he creeps me out. His smile, his everything. Just so creepy. It's creepy. But anyway, there are time holes popping out here faster than toast on Sunday morning. Now, that depends on if you have toast on Sunday morning, I suppose, because I had eggs this morning, so whatever. It is actually Sunday. Well, it's like the very end of Sunday. I'm recording this really late. Whatever. So, there's apparently a time hole we must go to because there's actually a bunch of time holes opened up. Most of them we can't access yet, though. So we're going to head to the one that's pointing, because, you know, when there's a hand pointing, it goes point, 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 point. Probably should go there. But first, there's Toadsworths to go to, so you know what? We have 2 Toadsworths, and that means twice the Toadsworth, that means twice the huzzah, and twice the craziness. So we want to talk to them, but first, let's buy some shit, because, you know what? Shopping is more important. Because right now, I need to get rid of those stupid clothes that boost my power, because you know what? As we saw, the defense, not worth it, and I have more than enough cash right now. I just bought everything. I still have about 600 coins left. I was gonna say 600 gold, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the Mushroom Kingdom. Gold? What am I playing? Freaking, well, I was gonna say Final Fantasy, but that's Gil. Does anything use gold? I don't know. That was have some weird names. So anyway, we're gonna sell our stuff for some coins because we don't need old clothes anymore. I'm gonna keep the other stuff though, because the wild and unarmed stuff, because that's like worth nothing. But new badges. The Shroom badge basically adds a couple hit points to the mushroom recovery, and the EXP and coin badge respectively give EXP or coins if you defeat enemies of bro items. I don't like the XP or coin badges, I'm not gonna bother with them. I do like these bro items though. You should buy, I'm only buying 1 Smash Egg just in case I need to show it off and I don't have any yet, but in this next scenario you get a ton of them. Now, as for Ice Flowers, you don't get them until a pretty good chunk of the way in, and they're pretty cheap, so I'd buy at least 5, I'd go more for 10 even, because they can be very helpful for a couple upcoming fights before you can get more of them. So, may as well do that there. But yeah, EXP coin badge, I wouldn't bother. Save your cash. What I have right now is pretty good, actually. I'm pretty content. The Shroom badge, don't get that either for one very specific reason you'll be seeing later in this video. Now, anyway, that crying! God, just stop the crying! I've had enough freaking Baby Peach crying from Yoshis Island DS not to deal with now. It's so annoying, it's a freaking plot point. When your cry is not knowing where the plot points it out, then you know there's something wrong. But anyway, the Toadsworth are trying to do something, and they're defying the laws of gravity. That's right, when you put 2 Toadsworths together, the laws of physics just are nothing. You're freaking Toadsworth, who cares about the law of physics? But anyway, apparently twisting around like a crazy person and breaking the laws of physics entertains babies, so you learn new stuff every day. Luigi's checking it out, Luigi talks to Mario, Mario understands the Italian gibberish because he's very fluent in it, and Toadsworth is dead. That pretty much sums up this entire scene. Anyway, so what actually happens is, when you in between each or area, I guess, you usually can talk to Toadsworth. He'll actually teach you some new moves. Well, the 2 of them will. In this case, we're going to learn the spin jump, which is very reminiscent because it's actually from Superstar Saga. You spin around, you fly around. Like if you have played Superstar Saga, you will know what this move is. The spin jump, Toadsworth twist. I like to call it the Toadsworth twist. It's a cool name. But yeah, basically all you do is you press R to change to the mode when you can't have babies. You cannot break the laws of physics if you're piggybacking babies. It just doesn't happen. I mean, the babies would get in the way, and just bad stuff would happen. So you have to do the 2. You can only do it when you have the adults, which is cool because it gives you more reasons to have to separate the bros at times. But yeah, just do that and breaking the laws of physics. Yay! Because spinning around, because you know, jumping on top of someone is perfectly possible, and spinning around on top of someone is perfectly possible, and crossing gaps while on top of someone while spinning around is perfectly possible. Nintendo logic, I love you. Wow, that entire rant actually just like the entire tutorial section. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, we got the spin jump. Now we can go rescue the princesses, or we can go to the next area. Now we're near close rescuing the princesses. We're only on part 9. And anyway, Baby Peach is happy, which is good because I don't want to hear her cry ever again. And unfortunately, we probably will have to. Now, one thing I haven't really shown off yet is, what if you enter a time hole with only 1 pair of bros? So the babies are going to go past in this time hole. This time hole actually doesn't really lead you anywhere special, it just leads you back to Holly Jolly Village in case you missed something there. I guess there's probably some beans at some point, or if you missed items, even though there's really nothing of value here. So I don't know why you'd ever want to use this time hole, but it's here if you need it. So that's where it leads. That's that one section I had no idea what was here. So that's actually, it just leads you to a time hole. Anyway, if you go in with just the babies, the adult bros will follow it, and vice versa. If you go with the adult bros, the babies will follow you as well. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you see babies jumping in a time hole, you'd be a good citizen. You jump in after no. If I ever saw a baby jump in a time hole, I'd probably run in the other direction. I'm just a heartless, selfish bastard. Whatever. But yeah, the other selves will follow, and yeah, you can't just go back to the past with one group of bros. That's what I'm trying to say. It just took me way too long to say it. Anyway, let's actually go where we need to go now, because I'm, what, like 5 minutes into the video now? That's kind of ridiculous. Like, almost 6 minutes into the video. What the heck? But yeah, we are going to head up to the second floor, up to the library, because that is where the time hole we need to get is. Now, if you remember correctly, I missed a lot of items up there. That's because you actually need the spin jump to get most of them. Actually, no, let's take one more detour. That's right, there's actually some beans in here, and there's a time hole in here, but as you'll soon see, the spin jump will not be able to reach it, so there's nothing we can do about this time hole for now. As for later, perhaps we shall see. Well, of course we're going to do it later. I mean, they're not going to give you a time hole you can't ever get to. That would be just kind of douchey, and the game is... Nintendo games are just not douchey like that. Most games in general aren't. It's usually poor game design to have something the players can never get, but, you know, let's not get into that. Let's go up to the library like I was saying about 30 seconds ago before I detoured myself. Detoured? Is that a word? I don't know. Detoured. Sounds cool. Anyway, second floor. Alright. So as you see, the time hole is right here. Now I get to practice with spin jump. I hate spin jumping off the little like bookshelves here. I don't know why, but for some reason it just never goes well for me the first time. You get a train badge here. I believe that just simplifies the bros commands or something like that for less power or something like that. Something to do with the bros commands, but it's a stupid badge, so who cares? I'll just sell it if I ever need cash, I suppose. Not that I'm going to ever need cash because I have 604. Luigi, jump off the bookshelf. Come on, thank you. Even though I was really late on that statement, but whatever. Yeah, for some reason, like, I fell the first time, and then if you go over here, this one's actually on a lower level, so you can't go back from here, so you have to go all the way around. But then again, Super Mushroom's probably worth it considering your heal's about, I think is it 50 or 40 HP? I think it's 40, I forget. But, I mean, our HPs are gained, like, you know, the 30s here, you know, the high 30s, Luigi's at 36. You know, probably worth getting something that actually can heal your full health as opposed to a regular mushroom, which is only going to heal about half health now. Speaking of that, though, you can actually, I think you can get super mushrooms now in the shop if you really need to. I don't really care to buy them. You can also get mushroom drops. Don't really care to buy them either. I'm usually not much of an item user. It's more of a if I have to sort of scenario. Like, I'll use the bros items because that's kind of in place of bros attacks in the first place. But, you know, healing items, I've always been a bit stingy of those. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the past. As opposed to Back to the Future, I've made that reference about 20 times now. But we're going to Yoshi's Island, which is excellent. Unlike Yoshi's Island DS, though, Yoshi's Island is actually just a small little area, and it's just kind of like a town. I don't know, what is Yoshi's Island in the Mario-verse in the end? Wasn't it like Super Mario World and Super Mario World 2 and then Yoshi's Island? Yes, they're all just different every time in Nintendo logic, but hey, those are giant footprints. Could those be relevant to the plot? Who knows? But yeah, as you see, you get a shroom badge right here. That's precisely why you shouldn't buy one, because you get one right away. Yeah, so it's a waste of coins to kind of buy one. I kind of hate how to do that, where they, like, lure you in to buy items that you're about to just get for free anyway. Kind of sucks, but, what can you do, I guess? They're supposed to do that. Anyway, new save file, everyone's happy in the jungle. Good times. I'm going to give the shroom badge to Luigi, because he's sort of my healer anyway. He's my tank healer. And I'll give the, salvage badge to Mario, because saving bros items is worth not being immune to status. Although, you know, status immunity is kind of nice, but status in this game is kind of rare at the same time. There are giant freaking footprints everywhere. What is going on? You know, where are all the Yoshis? This is Yoshi's Island. I haven't seen a single darn Yoshi. I am disappointed, man. I just want to see some Yoshis. That's why. Oh wait, we came here to get the Cobalt Star Shards, but I don't want to see some Yoshis. Yoshis are cool. Anyway, if you do jump across this roof here with a nice spin attack to the face, I haven't used that reference in forever. I can finally start using it again. You remember to start using it again. There's a giant, large egg in the shroom colors. Apparently the Yoshis are retarded, or they just kind of missed the memo that there's an alien invasion, because apparently they just decided to raise their egg. Gee, I mean, surely good things came out of this. You know, broken egg, giant broken egg, footsteps all over the place. Oh, no Yoshis around. Everything's perfectly fine. Why are you taking my picture? Oh, damn it, it's the paparazzi. Okay. This is actually Kylie Koopa, I believe. Whiskers and a couple of sap babies. You know, my babies are not sap. They are syrup. Okay. Kylie Koopa, ace reporter. As opposed to ace attorney. That would be Phoenix Wright. But yeah. So she's here to investigate the giant Yoshi egg because apparently she got the memo that there's an alien invasion, unlike the Yoshis. And there's also a very suspicious little spring here thing, so apparently we were going to need the babies to jump on that because regular people are too heavy. I don't know how springs work to launch babies in the air. I don't know why they have springs that launch babies in the air in the first place, but we'll go with that. So, ritzy work, what does that even mean? Oh! Hey! There's some Yoshis! Why? What is going on here? Why are there Yoshis hiding? Why are they hiding in the attic of a room? Why don't they just lock the door? No, you're safe in here. That's why you went up here in the first place. Stupid Yoshis. Everyone's like, what the hell? There are Yoshis raining down from the ceiling. Ooh, front page TV. Why don't you go check it out? Because clearly, you know, everything's perfectly okay, and the most important thing to do is get your scoop.
Let's go.
So, what could possibly be going wrong here? Yeah, everything seems... What is that?
Oh, no.
What? It's a giant, fat, purple Yoshi. That's right, they made a Shroob Yoshi. The Shroshi. No, actually, a Shroshi. That sounds like a freaking, like, DBZ character or something like that. But it's a Shiroshi. They should have called it that, but no, this thing is actually called Yoob. It's Yoob. It's Yoshi and Shroob combined, in case you didn't catch that. And it is eating the Yoshis. Talk about ironic. Like, you know, you're Yoshi, you're busy eating your enemies, and all of a sudden the Shroops are like, you know what? I'm gonna be a witty villain here, and I'm just going to attack you with freaking irony. That's right, irony to the face. I will make a giant Yoshi that will eat you instead. Wahahaha. And the stupid Yoshis aren't even running; they're freaking cowering in the corner like the thing isn't going to even see it. And this Yoshi's the dumbest of them all. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna fight you," and then he's like, "Oh wait, you're bigger than me," and he's dead. That's right, kids. Don't fight giant pink Yoshis. They will eat your face. And the rest of you too. Whoa! That is a long tongue. Luckily, the thing does not know how to lick to the side, and thus... Whoa! Hello. Plus, for some reason, apparently it only eats Yoshis because it spit out the Koopa. It just does not have a taste for Koopa, apparently. You know, turtles... Yeah, turtles, you know, usually probably will give you indigestion. You know, the hard shell and everything. Eating a whole turtle, probably not the best idea. But it apparently ran off, so we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and head out here. But yeah, there's our problem today. Giant Yoshi's eating all the Yoshis. And she's excited about it. She just saw Yoshis get murdered. And she's happy. She's like, oh my god, Yoshis just died. No one cares about the Yoshis. You drop them in pits. You sacrifice them for a free hit in Mario World. You make them carry babies across the world. And apparently these babies are capable enough to fight on their own. I mean, come on, they're fighting enemies with hammers. They just beat freaking LOL-speaking Hammer Bros. And it's Kamek, and he's stealing cookies. Kamek, you have sunk to a new low, sir. You are now stealing cookies. That's kind of sad. Who's that? So yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't forget, you know, we're not here to save the Yoshis. It's like we weren't here to save the Toads before. We're just here for the freaking Cobalt Star Shards. It's an in-and-out deal. Screw saving the world. Who cares about the Yoshis? Let them get eaten. Anyway, there's actually some Smash eggs right there, so we already got a couple extra Smash eggs. I might actually did. Was there some in the earlier part of the world? I forget, but you do get this pretty fast yak. Oh, hey, the giant Yoshi's back. It took like 2 seconds before he came back, and he ate Kamek. And he spit Kamek back out because Koopas taste yucky. And then he jumps in the water. Just randomly just jumps in the water. Don't, you know, why not? You know, you eat a Koopa, you take a bath. It's just a natural progression. Anyway, Kamek's apparently pissed off that he wasn't eaten because apparently his dream was to be eaten by a giant Yoshi. And now his dreams are crushed, so he's going to run to this house instead. Because, you know, everyone wants to be eaten by a giant Yoshi. I don't know about you, but I want to be eaten by a giant Yoshi. I also want to find some Smash eggs, because Smash eggs are awesome items. But anyway, I love how the description doesn't even, like, mention the Yoob at all. Or, no, it doesn't even mention, screw the Yoshis, they're all about the Yoshi cookies and following Kamek getting this Cobalt Star Shard back. There's no, like, mention of, oh my god, guys, the Yoshis are screwed. No, they're just like, you know what? Get the cookies. You know, the cookies! Their cookies are more important. Their cookies are more important than the Yoshis themselves. This game is racist against Yoshis. It's kind of sad. No, okay, not really. Anyway, nice 100 coins in here. You just have to hit the block down with the hammer. Kind of an interesting little thing you can do there. I think they use that more later. I'm not sure if they use it any more in this area. Kind of seems like an introduction to a mechanic, but not really. But anyway, there's more beans here, and there's a house in our way, because there's always houses in the way. Houses are such a natural RPG obstacle. Kamek got his broom back somehow. Apparently he just stole a broom from this house, because apparently you can just ride any sort of broom. But there's more cookies! Yay for cookies! That's all we care about. These cookies must be freaking amazing. Then again, Yoshi cookies in Super Mario RPG were actually pretty decent, I guess. Then again, I never really used them. Anyway, screw the cookies. Let's go. Wait, Luigi. Luigi, what are you doing? You're stealing cookies. You're no better than Kamek. Luigi, no! Don't do it. Baby Luigi's like, yo, you are stealing cookies, son. You better give me one of those. I'm gonna tell everyone. And of course, yeah. Okay, Luigi's nice to himself, whatever. He knows that in the end, he's feeding himself a cookie anyway. Weird plot, whatever. But anyway, this is actually the end of the episode, so, hey guys. I'm gonna end it. This is LuckySevenDX. In the next episode, screw the Yoshis, we're just gonna go chase Kamek, and we're going to go get cookies. Good times! See you next time. Bye-bye.